The question is, how do I know that I am truly born again? How do I know that I'm truly born again? I might have answered an altar call and went in front of the church and accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior. I might have confessed and believed the prayer of salvation in that book of Romans 10 verse 9. Maybe a friend took me through the prayer, or maybe a pastor, or maybe a colleague, or maybe anyone might have taken you through the prayer of salvation. But the question is, how do I know that I am truly born again? Oh, what an interesting question. My God, my Father, my Lord. What an interesting question. Before I tackle this question, I just want to assist you. Many of you who are listening to me right now, many of you have only known me for about maybe 2 years, maximum 3 years. Many of you, it's even less than a year. But let me assist you with something. I know it's confusing that, a doctor is preaching the gospel, does not have a church. I know there are so many things you're asking yourself. I cannot go through all your questions, but there are so many things, so much confusion around me. Who is this person? Why is he doing this? All these things. No? What I want to say is that I am not a doctor that became a preacher. I am not a doctor that became a preacher. It's just happened that you know me as a doctor, and the first day you met me, you met a doctor. So you have known me to be a doctor. But in actual fact, I became a preacher before I became a medical doctor. God called me in the ministry. He revealed the plans that he has for me regarding ministry before I went to medical school. It was just before I went to medical school. But then, in my first year, he began to show me visions and dreams that were confirming, multiple of them. I still see them even today. Multiple of them confirming that I have called you into the ministry. I prayed. I said, God, can I just finish medical school? Can I just finish medical school? Please give me the grace. I prayed for the grace to finish medical school so that when I'm done, I can now wait upon him to say, what do I need to do? Because he's my master. I don't do things on my own. I am led. If you are not led by God when you do these things, whatever that people say is going to hurt you, whatever the persecutions that we meet. Jesus said, if anyone wants to follow me, let them pick up their own cross and follow me. And what he meant there is that he wasn't talking about taking a cross, taking planks, and then you start getting nails and a hammer, and then you make your own cross and then you carry it. That's not what he meant. What he meant is that anyone wants to follow me, let them enjoy their own suffering. Let them enjoy their own suffering, because when you are called by my name and you pursue an assignment from above, persecutions will come. False accusations will come. And it's happening to me. Persecutions will come, name calling will come. You see, the attacks that we get in the natural that we see, as much as they are orchestrated in the spirit, we also get attacks in the spirit. We also get attacks in the spirit. And that's why I always teach people about the spiritual realm, because I have seen these things, seen them in the spirit, how these things happen. And I've gotten knowledge and understanding of how these things happen. But anyway, so the fact that people have met me as a doctor, it's confusing them. And let me just tell you something else.